It is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours. So go ahead and write us.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. The subject, the lady out back. We've been wondering what this letter was all about. Well, here we go. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been with my fiance for 7 years and we live together. I work out of town for 2 weeks out of the month, but never in a million years would I ever expect him to cheat on me. I surprised him by coming home a day early this week. I got an Uber, and when I got home, there was a car parked on the side of the house, so I assumed that my neighbor had company. Inside, my fiance was on the couch drinking a beer with 2 candles lit. It looked like he had a rough day at work, but he acted like he was glad to see me, and he gave me a big bear hug. As I went toward our bedroom to change clothes, I saw something dash across the backyard, and it scared the crap out of me. My fiance said it was probably just a dog, and he didn't get up to check it out. Then I heard a car cranking up. I went to the side window to see if it was a burglar and saw a black woman in the car that was on the side of our house. My fiance still didn't get up off the couch to help me investigate. He said the mystery woman was probably at Miss P's house visiting her. Miss P is an older single white woman, and when I called her, she said she was at her daughter's house. My fiance said I was stressing myself out and I needed to relax. A day later, I had a camera installed in the back. My fiance said it was unnecessary, but I did it anyway. I asked him over and over if he had another woman in our house. He said that I'm delusional. Did I come home early and interrupt my fiance and his girlfriend? Yes, ma'am, you did. And I don't know about his girlfriend. It could have been some random, I don't know, but you did interrupt him and a woman for sure. And the fact that he tried to play it so cool, not get up and help you investigate, to me, those are all red flags. Believe your eyes. Please believe your eyes. You know what you saw. You saw the car. You saw the figure dash in the backyard. That would have scared the mess out of me. You saw and heard a black woman cranking up the car on the side of the house. No, it was not Miss P's, anybody visiting her, because Miss P was at her daughter's house. She wasn't even there. So you heard and saw all this. No matter what lies he told you, you know what you saw. And I say after 7 years of being engaged and with your crazy schedule, 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off, he has plenty of time to do whatever he wants to do. This cheating has probably been going on for a while. 7 years is a long, long time to be engaged. And from the looks of it, I don't know if you have a future with this guy after this. Tommy?
He's been a player for a long time, and he's gotten sloppy with his actions. He's not the player he thinks he is, and it's all falling apart. And we see every step of the way it falls apart. First of all, what I don't understand, fiance for 7 years. When we get married? On one of these 2 weeks you come home? When we gonna get married? That should be somewhere in the equation. Some questions that you should have, but here we go. Car on the side of the house. That's a sign. Bad player right there. That car should have been 2 streets over. You should have never seen that car. Okay? I'm just giving you the signs that you should have been looking for. Here go the next one. What was the next one? Candles lit. When his big behind been at home with some candles drinking beer by himself? Who do that? Who's sitting around with give me a flavor of a candle? Who out there with some sweet smelling candles, drinking a beer
vanilla
by themselves? Lavender. Who out there with lavender by themselves? That don't make no
Patchouli.
sense. Okay. Yes. Here's another thing. When the last time he gave you a big bear hug like that? Like he just been missing you forever. When did he do that? He ain't done that lately, right? Now you go in the bedroom. You changing clothes. Something dashes across the backyard. Now, where I'm upset with you is why you didn't dash. Why you didn't get out there so you can see what's going on. You know doggone well there wasn't no dog dashing across that backyard. Now, problem he had is, once again, what I said, she should have parked 2 streets over. She'd have parked 2 streets over. He could have went out the side gate. She could have went out the side gate, walked around the back. She'd have never seen this lady. This is just bad player altogether. But I'm giving you what you should have been doing. You should have been out there. Why, when she was out there cranking up on the side of the house, you couldn't go out there so you could see what's going on? If you're going to start CSI, like this camera thing you're doing now, it's too late for that.
Yeah.
It's too late. This ain't going to happen again at that house. Ever. It's not going to happen ever again. Because you done semi-caught him. You semi-caught him. And you're moving too fast. You got to know what you're doing if you're going to be precise. Now, do you know who knows? Do you know who knows?
Who?
Miss P knows. That white lady, Miss P. She know. Now, she ain't there this week, but she's always there. Miss P know that car been being parked on the side of the house for hours at a time in those 2 weeks that you are normally gone when you're working in another city. Miss P know everything. I suggest you get real acquainted with the white lady that live next door, because Miss P gonna fill you in on everything you need to know. But as far as the cameras and stuff, baby, you're too late. You're too late. You're too late. And watch him for the next 2 weeks. You ain't finna see no candles lit. Watch. That ain't what he do.
Hang on, nephew. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of our response to this strawberry letter at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's strawberry letter subject, the lady out back. We'll be back with Junior's response right after this.
Juniper Breeze. Is that Juniper Breeze?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Globe Life Insurance can help you protect the people who matter most with coverage of up to $100,000. Whether you want to cover final expenses, pay off debt, or simply leave something behind for your loved ones, Globe Life makes it simple. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com to get a free quote. That's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, we're going to recap today's strawberry letter. The subject is the lady out back. A young lady wrote in, she's been with her fiance for 7 years. They've been engaged for 7 years. They live together. She works out of town 2 weeks, and then she's in town for 2 weeks. So that's what they've been doing for the past 7 years. And she says never in a million years would she think that her fiance would be cheating on her. But one day she came home early. She looked through the window. Well, first of all, she saw a car parked in the driveway, and that's not normal. An unrecognizable car in the driveway. Then she looks through the window
Side of the house.
Yeah, on the side of the house. And you got to be specific when you're cheating, right? And then she looks through the window and she sees her man drinking a beer by himself. Looks like he had a hard day, and he has some candles lit. Okay. Another red flag besides the car on the side of the house. She goes in to her husband. Her fiance gives her a big bear hug. Then she makes her way to the bedroom, and she looks out the window and she sees something dash across the backyard. And the fiance says, "Oh, that's probably a dog." Then she sees and hears a black woman get in the car that was on the side of the house and crank it up and drive away. Still, the fiance doesn't move off the couch. Oh, that's probably someone at the neighbor's house leaving. Okay, come to find out the neighbor wasn't even home. So anyway, bottom line is, yeah, her name was Miss P. Bottom line is she wants to know, is she delusional? Did she come home too early and interrupt her fiance and his girlfriend? So that's where we are with this one. Junior?
All right. Let's say the question is, did I come home early and interrupt my fiance and his girlfriend? Okay, well, if it ain't the girlfriend, let's just go back to the statement in the letter. I saw something dash across the backyard and it scared the crap out of me. My fiance said it was probably just a dog, and he didn't get up to go check it out. All right, well, let me ask a few questions. What dog, 5'8", running across the backyard on hind legs with car keys to a Toyota? What dog? If it ain't a girlfriend, what dog? Just tell me what dog exactly know when to sneak out of the house and close the backsliding door quietly. If it ain't a girlfriend,
Right.
tiptoeing with car key, what dog get up to a gate, open it, and then close it? Hit that latch and then close. Now the
Right.
dog know how to be. He understand what the D, the R, the N, the drive, reverse, neutral. What dog is we talking about? What dog know Miss P? If it ain't the girlfriend, what dog just be visiting?
Yeah.
And why this dog that's doing all of this ain't on the news? And why this dog ain't nobody heard this? How come Fox ain't covering this dog that's just driving house to house? If it's just a dog, what dog know how to run in wedges? What dog is this? I just want to know what dog. If it ain't a girlfriend, lady, what dog? Tell me about the dog. Somebody that's seen this dog. What dog get on the phone? Girl, I almost got caught. What dog is that? What dog? I ain't heard no answer. What dog? Of course it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
What man lay up and drink beer with 2 candles lit? What? That, What? You got a Heineken and 2 candles lit? Come on now. I've had a beer at the house. I ain't lit down candles.
Yeah, this is
The game
crazy.
is on.
Yeah.
This don't make no sense. Just tell me what dog. Just tell me what dog this is. What dog whispers by?
Whispers by.
Because you know all this went down.
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah. What dog is this? What dog say, oh hell, she here? Cause you took an Uber home. Oh here, I got to go. What dog actually listen to their master? I got a dog. I tell that dog to go over there and sit there. Dog never go. What dog just say go out the back and the dog go out the back? Come on. What dog is we talking about that he told you?
Yeah. This makes no sense.
This is crazy. Of course you caught him with his girlfriend. And you better not marry him.
No,
Because
please
if you do,
not.
that dog gonna be back over there doing the same thing. If they train, he's trained to come home.
So, yeah, she's not delusional. She asked the question,
No.
Junior, is she delusional? No, you saw what you saw. You know what you saw. You know what you saw. And yes, you came home early and interrupted him.
Yeah. Shirley, ask me this, Shirley. What dog know how to collect this purse, cell phone, and keys at one time? What dog is this? Got everything, didn't leave nothing?
Okay. Of all the animals he could have picked, why did he say a dog? Why did he say a
Shirley.
dog?
And you know they went to dinner. What dog know to get their leftover to go plate and just take it home? What dog is this? What dog know how to operate a microwave? What dog got rent payments? What dog you know? If this ain't a girlfriend.
Yeah, and this has been going on for a while. They've been engaged for 7 years, and this is her job. 2 weeks on, 2 weeks at the house, and 2 weeks on the road. So
What dog know your road schedule? Let's ask about that. It's a smart dog. If this was Scooby, man, come on, of course it's girlfriend.
all right. Yeah. Okay, the lady out back. All right. Thank you, guys. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
This TIP, man, Hustle Gang here, Honcho the King Good. You are tuned in to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.